Working at the University of Dayton has turned out to be one of the great highlights of my life, and that's because of the people that are here. And having the opportunity to help students is certainly the icing on the cake. I came to UD as an Army officer. In 2003, I was a young lieutenant colonel and had been assigned as professor of military science for the University of Dayton. I did not know much about the University of Dayton before I got here, and so my anticipation when I heard that I was going to be assigned to the University of Dayton is that I would be going to a large public school. But on arriving at UD, I discovered that it was both a Catholic and a Marianist school, neither of which still meant much to me at that point. But when I stepped onto campus, there was an immediate sense of home, that I had arrived at a place that I was going to love. And that was reinforced when I went to my first classroom and saw the cross on the wall that told me that this was a place where I was going to be able to authentically be my Christian self, that I would have that opportunity to share that part of my life with my students. So I stayed here at the University of Dayton for 4 years as a professor of military science, and that was going to be the end of my Army career. And so I had the opportunity at that point to apply for a teaching position in the history department, which I got, and then was promoted in the Army, which meant that I had a responsibility to spend another 3 years in the Army. And I talked to the dean about it at that point, and he gave me the opportunity that I could not have expected, and that was to hold that position for me for 3 years until I completed my obligations to the Army. So I went to Iraq for a year, served as a brigade commander in San Antonio, Texas for 2 more years, retired, and came back to the University of Dayton to serve as part of the history faculty. So my current role is I'm an assistant dean in the College of Arts and Sciences. It is a job that I absolutely love. I have the opportunity to help students to find their vocation, to understand what it is that they're doing here at the university, help them navigate their obstacles, and find their path. The most difficult part of my job is that I deal with students who have somehow come short of their expectations or short of our expectations for them. And so talking with students who have stumbled and helping them to get back up and continue their education is often a challenge. Student success is our goal. And so for me, when a student fails, it's a temporary thing. In some cases, it's because the student has difficulty with finances, and so they've taken a second or a third job in addition to their studies. And so trying to navigate all of that for these students or with these students has been a challenging part, but also a rewarding part of the job as you get to see these students succeed and watch them walk across the stage.